Maharaj, is that the sign of God exists?
Yes. That upliftment you feel, holiness. In Vedanta, there is no problem actually. One Swami in Uttarakhand asked another Vedantic teacher, another great Swami, asked, ईश्वर के अस्तित्व में अकाट्य प्रमाण दीजिए, in Hindi. Give me an irrefutable proof of the existence of God. And the answer was immediate. तुम्हारा अपना अस्तित्व, your own existence. This we can understand in Vedanta, not in any other approach. Because you yourself, within the 5 koshas, you are the same as God. Your own existence is the proof of the existence of God. The 3 arguments Vidyaranya gave, when the question was, other than the 5 koshas, we don't see anything else. So where is this Atman? But who is experiencing the 5 koshas? You cannot deny that you are experiencing 5 koshas. You cannot deny your own existence. Even the Shunyavadi, who says, I am void, nothing. Well, not truly, he does not say that. But anyhow, that's how you have to misinterpret it. Shunyavadi says, I am nothing. Even that person, he has to exist to say nothing. To say that I do not exist, the Atman does not exist. Vidyaranya gives one more, 4th argument, very funny argument. He says, to say that the Atman does not exist is, he uses the word nirlabja, is as shameless as speaking, saying that I don't have a tongue. How can you say that you don't have a tongue if you don't, how do you say it if you don't have a tongue? How can you speak if you don't have a tongue? I can say that I don't have a tongue, but by my very words I have proved that I have a tongue. The Atman that Vedanta speaks of, if we understand it correctly, is indubitable, is irrefutable. And that Atman is God in Vedanta. How can you doubt the existence of God? So if you understand the Vedanta philosophy clearly, there is no doubt that that God of Vedanta, whether it has a Vishnu form or Kali form, then depends on faith and ultimately your realization. But its very existence as pure consciousness, that cannot be doubted. It becomes really clear.